Good afternoon. Welcome to Trinity Heights United Methodist Church and our midweek musings. I'm Kent Little, Senior Pastor. It's good to have you join us, whether you're joining us live or whether you find this online on our Facebook page at a later date or on our website. I'm squinting at you because I'm outside today, but it is a beautiful day outside. I thought it might be, since school's getting started, looking across over this way, all the cars at the high school parking lot. School is up and going. I thought it might be appropriate to sit out here by our playground. It's a great space for the little ones to come and play. Yes, I am sitting on the ground, leaning against the fence. I'm not sure I have a plan B in terms of being able to get back up or not, but we'll see. Hopefully I won't need to call 911. I don't think I'll need to. I got this sturdy fence to grab a hold of to get me back up off the ground. But anyway, it's a beautiful day outside. A little bit of traffic, a nice breeze. Maybe you can hear the cicadas singing their buzzy song. Anyway, so it's like I said, a great day. It's a great time of year, getting geared up for the fall, for our welcome on Wednesdays when it begins, and confirmation, as well as all the programming we like to do. The choir will be back in worship in a few weeks, I'm sure. Anyway, so yeah, I just have a lot of things going on, as we always do. Our ping pong on Thursdays, exercise classes, other groups meeting at the church. Of course, our two services, 10 o'clock traditional, in person and online. Fellowship hour and contemporary service. So hope you can take some of that in and be here with us and join us at some time. So anyway, last week, if you remember right, I talked a little bit about the last week's sermon. Last week we talked about what I suggested might have been the first church potluck of the Christian community, the early church, and Jesus feeding of the 5,000. This Sunday, I want to go in maybe a little interesting direction, an encouragement sermon, if you will. It's a story about Jesus healing the deaf man. And I find it interesting in the text how the author decides to describe it. He talks about they bring a man who's deaf to Jesus for him to heal. Jesus puts his fingers in the man's ears, and then he spits on his fingers, and he puts his fingers in the man's mouth. And then the text says, and Jesus sighed. That's kind of what I want to focus on in this passage. The man is healed in the story, and he gets his hearing back. He gets his speech back. Jesus tells him, as Jesus often does in Mark, especially in Mark, not to tell anybody. Don't tell anybody this happened. Of course, obviously, the man did go and tell people. But if I just find that comment about Jesus and Jesus sighed. I just find that really interesting. What does that mean? And what kind of sigh was it? Was it a sigh of exasperation? Was it a sigh of weariness? Was he tired? Or was it just a cleansing breath? I know I'll do that every once in a while when Trudy and I'll do it every once in a while, whether Trudy's with me or not. But if Trudy's nearby, and Trudy will often say, "Boy, that was a big sigh," and true it was, but it didn't necessarily point to anything. Sometimes I think it's good for us to just stop what we're doing, stop with our chaotic and lives that can be so full and so busy, and sometimes with good things, but can be so distracting to us. That sometimes I think it's good to just pause, take a deep out of the building. Get out of the building, get out of the house, and sit down and just take in nature all around us. And take that deep, deep cleansing breath. That sigh of focus, a sigh of cleansing, a sigh of relief, whatever that sigh might be. It helps, I think, center us in the moment. So anyway, so that's kind of where we're going to go this coming Sunday. I'll add to that, of course. Or either that, or it'll be a really short sermon. Anyway, well, thank you for joining me outside here. I joked about not being able to get up off the ground after I did this. Maybe it'd be good for me to just sit here for a while to soak it all in, to soak in the light. Sometimes I say. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you have an opportunity to get outside and enjoy this beautiful weather and this beautiful day. Maybe well worth your time. Hope to see you this coming Sunday, whether it's in person or online at our 10 o'clock service, or in person at our 11:15 service in the Fellowship Hall. Join us. We will be glad you did. So as I sign off, I hope you have a beautiful day. And here at Trinity Heights, we continue to strive to be a light, to love every single other, until there are no others, only one beloved community alone. Maybe so. Maybe so. Goodbye and God bless.